All right, for this exercise, we're going to be practicing more paths, but this time we're going to draw our path and we're going to convert it to a selection, which is another really great option to have in your wheelhouse. So go ahead and have two images open. You should have a Joshua Tree JPEG open and a tent .psd image open. Grab my move tool and I want you to move the tent picture into the Joshua Tree desert picture by clicking and dragging. If you get this warning, just say you're sure you want to proceed. This is fine for now. Once you have the tent image in your Joshua Tree JPEG, go ahead and close your tent.psd. We don't need it anymore. And we're going to scale this image so that it fits, the tent image, so that it fits within the desert Joshua Tree picture. I'm going to go Edit, Transform, Scale. And I'm going to click and drag this so it fits. Hit Return to confirm. And the next thing I want you to do is I want you to grab a pen tool. For this exercise, it might be fun to practice the freeform pen tool. It's just a free form way to draw a path. So I'm going to grab my freeform pen tool and I'm going to make sure I have path selected in my options panel, not shape, have path selected. And with your tent view layer selected, go ahead and quickly trace around the outside and draw a path around the outside of your tent. It doesn't have to be perfect because we can go back in and fix it, but you just want to get that general shape. All right, so you can see it drew this nice path for me. And the next thing we're going to do is we're going to load this path as a selection. So you'll notice in your options panel up here, you have this option called selection. I'm going to go ahead and click on that. And we have the option to feather, so we kind of soften our path selection. I'm going to choose 2 pixels to feather. And I'm going to click OK. And the marching ants appear, which is really awesome. So what we're doing is we're trying to change the view from the tent from snow and mountains to desert and Joshua Tree desert picture. So the next step that we need to do is we need to go ahead and select inverse. So we want to select the opposite of what we have selected on this picture. So we're going to go up and do select inverse. So the selections are on the outside of this hole. And then just go ahead and mask it. So click this add layer mask to your tent view layer. And once you do that, you have just blocked out and only shown the background desert picture. And here's where it gets fun. You can go in and refine with your paintbrush tool. You can see I kind of have some of the old picture peeking out here. So I'm going to grab my paintbrush tool. Got a 9 pixel paintbrush, 0% hardness. It's kind of soft. I got 100% opacity. And I'm going to go ahead and paint with black and kind of remove some of the picture that is still peeking through there. Look up here, it looks like I need to fix that a little bit too. Fix some of this. So I can also paint back in some pictures. So if I change my foreground to white, I can add back in some of that picture that I might have gotten rid of by accident. Look over here. Oh, and I paint with black again. I'm hitting X on my keyboard to toggle back and forth between black and white, foreground and background. And I can go in here and remove some of this stuff that I don't want. And then zoom out. Oh, it looks like I got major snow still peeking through there. I'm going to zoom out. And there you go. You're now looking at a desert. Great job.